Come on. Woo!
New objective confirmed. Hostiles have the objective. Objective is ready. We have the objective.
Nah, it was trash.
Alright, we've taken the objective.
Ah. How's it going, people? Hope you're having a good freaking night.
New objective located.
Trash. How's it going, Carrie? Hope you're having a good night.
To engage.
Good day, whatever it is for you. Freaking hate shotguns. I despise the shotguns.
Secure the objective. Alright, our forces have secured the objective.
That's exactly what I like to call it, proficient, because I wouldn't say I'm great, but I wouldn't say I'm terrible. I would say I am proficient. I'd say about 2 months. A month or two, playing a lot of GTA, pretty much every day. But a lot of that was on the technical side, the programming side, the figuring out how to program a different profile for every single game and every different setting within a game. Played a lot of GTA and a lot of Halo at the beginning.
The objective is under control. We have the objective.
Woo! Let's go.
New objective confirmed.
I think they were angry with me. How's it going, Isabella? No, I never mind people asking. I'd rather answer your curiosities than have you continue to have them. Where am I going? Real quick, okay.
The objective
Hey.
is under control.
I broke my C4, C5 spinal.
Be advised, the objective is under enemy control.
C4, C5 spinal cord injury, diving in the Bahamas the summer in between my graduation, high school graduation and freshman year of college. So I broke my neck, long story short. I have no movement below the shoulder down. I can do some shoulder shrugs, but that's about it. The little hole or scar in my neck is from a tracheotomy. That whole incident.
New objective marked. VJ is active.
Appreciate a Chevy. How's it going? Well, I don't know how to say that. Whirl blood? Help.
Hostiles are taking the objective. Alright, our forces have secured the objective.
Yeah.
Objective located. Objective ready to engage.
That's crazy. Essentially, the way the controller works, I'll answer your question because the match is pretty close to over.
The objective is under control.
Essentially, I'm not going to have time, but at the beginning of the next round, I'll go through how my controller works, but can't believe we lost. At the beginning of the next round, I'll go through how my controller is exactly programmed for this particular game. I'm playing through PC, but my PC recognizes my controller as an Xbox controller. So basically, I program my controller like an Xbox controller on the mouthpiece. Here, there are 3 main holes that I can sip or puff into in order to activate different commands. I can sip or puff into different combinations of those holes in order to activate the different commands. Also, there's a fourth hole, which is a little bit separated, which is used for like changing profiles, because I program a different profile for like my assault class. Sorry, throat's a little bit dry. I program a different profile for my assault class, for my medic, for when I'm driving. For when I'm flying, and I have a different profile for every game I play. And so when the game loads up, I'll run you exactly how the 3 holes are exactly programmed for this setup. Yeah, you must have been here before. Yes, sir. So, there's the joystick, which is programmed as the right stick. So it's used for looking around. And then for all my other commands, center sip, that's set on toggle so that it stays aimed down sight until I hit a different command. Center puff is shoot. Right puff, reload. Right sip, crouch. Right center puff, meaning I puff into the right and center hole, throw grenade. Right center sip, switch weapon. And then for movement, you've got left center sip goes left center puff goes forward as long as I puff into it for longer than a 15th of a second. If I puff into it for shorter than a 15th of a second, it stops the operator. Left center sip is backward. Left puff, strafe left. Left sip, strafe right. And then once I'm moving forward, if I plug the center hole with my tongue and I puff into the right and left holes, that's sprint. Plus, there's a button under the mouthpiece. I always set it as my melee, so it's called the lip trigger. Duh. Appreciate it, Emerald. I appreciate it. Blood Elf has obviously been here before. Gotta run. Nah, during the reload. I appreciate it, guys. Sorry, I'll read chat in a second. Trying to lock in.
All right, our forces have secured the objective.
Got him.
Our forces are still winning. Good work. New objective located. Objective is ready. The objective is under control.
All right, I can relax here. Appreciate it, Jesse. Yeah, so my running and movement buttons are latched. So like, for instance, once I push forward, like this, I can take my mouth off and I'll continue to go forward. I just turn it with my, yeah, often gets me killed. But yeah, so my movement is latched. My forward, side to side buttons stay going until I hit a different command. I honestly think the engineer's name is Fred Davidson. He created it, I think, because he knew somebody that was quadriplegic or something. And it's been around for a while.
New objective confirmed.
And it's just a very small manufacturer. That makes them. No, I have not yet played Counter-Strike or Siege. I've been playing using the quad stick for about I got 4th place on this round. That's pretty good. I've been using the quad stick for about 3 years now. I've been injured since 2010. So controller doesn't really get clogged with condensation, but I have several mouthpieces and tubes that I clean and switch out periodically. It also has filters at the end of the tube before it goes into the actual device, so the device itself stays clean. Cost of controller is about $800 per controller. I'm actually using 2 quad stickers right now. You can really mostly see one, but I have a second one over here you might be able to see wiggle, and that's plugged into my PC as a PC and mouse, so that I can run the OBS and YouTube and everything else I got going on at the same time. While the PC recognizes this one as an Xbox controller. Yes, sir, Curf Dog. I guess we are. Yeah, no, I haven't played Counter-Strike or Siege. I think I answered that. Yeah, no. I'm very thankful that the quad stick was actually invented. Like, so thankful. What it did, like, as a quadriplegic who for a while never used it, or like I was kind of intimidated by it at first. But honestly, it gave me like a sense of competition back. Which is something I 100% lost when I became quadriplegic, unless I wanted to do something like a trivia game or something. But yeah, now I can battle you normies. No, I haven't finished Jedi.
Objective ready to engage.
I'm here!
I'm a reviver.
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
I really like playing Lockdown. It's these small map games.
We have captured the objective.
I was trying to back up into the corner, but my strafe was also latched.
Hostiles control the objective.
Meow.
The objective is under enemy control. Objective online.
Well, that was quick. Oh. I don't know. There was one match where I was 34 and 14 maybe.
The objective is under control.
I'm the best at throwing freaking grenades, I swear to God.
This is our objective!
Yeah, I think there was one game where I was 34 and 14. It's alive. You know that Ace Ventura scene when he starts his car and he looks and he's like, "It's alive." I think about that every time I get revived.
The objective designated. Objective ready.
Damn. No, I have not played any of the Red Deads. Actually, I think I started to early on, like before I even started playing GTA, and I had a really hard time navigating riding the horse and aiming the lasso at the same time.
We are winning the fight. Maintain our offensive.
That was really on in my controller use.
Control the objective.
My God. No stick drift. I've been using this controller for 3 years. No stick drift.
The objective marked. We have captured the objective. Objective is ready. Hostiles are leading the fight.
You want to know the best place to hide in this map? God damn it. It's right in this hole right here.
Enemy troops have secured the objective.
Frag out! Frag out!
We control the objective. New objective located. Our lead is secured. Objective ready to engage. Hostiles have captured the objective.
I accidentally bounced out from behind the wall. I laid in the wrong direction. Let's see what I can do here.
Is under control. Our troops are still controlling the point.
Nope, that didn't work. Here we go. This is where I was trying to get.
New objective confirmed. Objective online.
Gangsta back to cause some trouble. Of course, somebody under the car.
Our troops have secured the objective. We have maintained our advantage.
You heard me loud and clear. Oh, that's what he was doing.
New objective located.
I'm not speaking louder, everyone else can hear me fine.
Objective ready. We control the objective.
Frag out!
Close to mission complete. Return to stage victory.
Nah, gangsta's not a problem. It's nothing new. He's a regular. I know. Gangster tries to troll. I pay zero mind to what he says, but he's a regular, so I'm not worried. I give the regulars a little bit of a leadway. As long as you're not saying something too crazy, it's pretty hard to offend me or really bother me. Don't get too cocky. You know what? You got too cocky. You got a 5-minute timeout for your cockiness. I just want to show you I do have control. So 5-minute timeout. You're allowed back in 5 minutes. Not married. I have a fiance. She's the one responsible for the Legos. Gangster got timed out for 5 minutes. You got a little cocky.
Be advised you are leaving the combat area. You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
Drag out!
Nah. I'm much better at flying jets on GTA than on Battlefield 6. Dude, whenever I take over a jet in Battlefield 6, maybe it's that I fly into enemy air territory too quick or something. I'm always getting fucking pinged immediately, and I cannot dodge. I struggle. I guess I struggle flying too close to the ground to be able to dodge missiles. So I just die pretty quickly, honestly.
Enemy lead is confirmed.
Team's getting killed. Appreciate that, Kerf. Nah, Soul.
Bravo is under control.
I found a good one.
You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
And if it don't go well, that's okay. Love's one of the things I'm willing to risk it all on. Struggling. Thomas, I'll answer your question. If we end up like getting to a place where we're absolutely definitely winning, or losing.
Got a med kit. Who needs it?
Our troops are still controlling the fight.
I was no help just then. Couldn't figure out who to pin down.
Drag out!
Yeah, I have heard there is a button. I have heard there is a button bind that can do the instant 180. That might be helpful. It also might confuse me. But you're right, I have seen that in another clip, and I was like, whoa, what the heck was that? So essentially, the way the controller works... Oh, I thought it went to 250. Essentially, the way the controller works... Center sip, center puff, right sip, right center sip, throws grenade, right center puff, or right center sip, switch weapons, right center puff, throws grenade, then for movement. So basically, on the mouthpiece, there are 3 main holes that I can sip or puff into in order to activate the different commands. I can sip or puff into different combinations of those holes. Plus there is a 4th hole that's a profile changer that helps me switch profiles for whenever I'm playing different games or whenever I'm in different modes within that game. I have to program the controls to be different for basically every setting I'm in. That way the buttons I want most accessible are the easiest ones to hit, like center sip, center puff, and like the lip trigger, which is a button that's right below the mouthpiece. Plus my joystick, which is usually set for this instance as like my right joystick for looking around, but in FIFA, for instance, it's programmed as my left joystick for running around. Yeah. So for all my FPS games like Halo, Call of Duty, I program like the grenade throw button to be the same. I program the change weapon button to be the same. And then movement, I'll describe how I do movement, like front, back, side to side here once the game jumps in. So like I said, center sip aim, and that's put on toggle so it doesn't it stays aimed down sight until I hit a command that would pull it off. Center puff is shoot. Reload is one of those commands that would make it automatically go off aim down sight. So that's right puff. Right sip is crouch. Right center puff is throw grenade. Right center sip is change weapon. Then for movement, left center puff, if I puff into it for longer than a 15th of a second, it'll continue to go forward. If I puff into it super quickly for less than a 15th of a second, the operator stops. Left center sip goes backward. Left puff, strafe left. Left sip, strafe right. Once I'm moving forward, if I plug this center hole with my tongue, and I plug into the right and left hole, that was trash, but that's sprint. And then for like jump, that I puff into all three holes.
We've taken objective Charlie.
No, I like the small scope. Yeah, my neck is constantly in pain, but I just kind of play through it. Trash.
Keep it up.
32-inch. "32-inch monitor." But I'm not close to it. I'd say I'm at least 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from it. Appreciate it, King Chrissy. You made me laugh. I proposed to my fiance 2 weeks ago. I appreciate it though. Appreciate the laugh. Couldn't figure out where they are. Nah. I was not paying attention.
We have secured Alpha. We're still ahead in the fight. Maintain your attack.
¿A dónde? Yeah. So I don't have any comms on right now. That's one thing. But I do have earbuds that I like to put in sometimes. I can definitely hear footsteps and everything better, but sometimes I just kind of too lazy. Just gonna want to jump on and play. I'm not that competitive, guys. I'm okay dying every now and then.
Be advised, the enemy is close to victory. I need everyone on the offensive.
So I don't use them. I'd say I use them maybe 50% of the time. I admit you can definitely hear better with them, but I'm gonna do one more game after this. We got one more for tonight. Yeah, no, that guy popped out from behind the corner. That guy was pretty slow to react, to be honest. How's it going, Richard? Oh no, you sweat your TD ratio? That's awful, my guy. I feel bad for you. I could never. Dude, dude, KD is one of the last things I care about. I'm just not that guy. I'm not that guy. If I also don't use the word like grind very much, because if I'm grinding a video game, I'll be honest, I'm probably not enjoying it. I like to just kind of disappear and be immersed in the video game. Not feel like I'm frickin' sweating or... Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, Chrissy.
Move out and capture the objective.
I really appreciate the subs, guys. I've been streaming for about 4 months now. Oh, I blew it. I blew it. I blew the opportunity.
Our forces have secured the objective. OBJ is active.
Damn, I was slow to that. When I was laying at the angle I wasn't able to aim up that high. That's funny. Yeah, I could never feel like I'm grinding like that.
New objective marked.
Like right now, I'm so slow.
OBJ is active.
I'm sorry, Chrissy. Yeah, I don't monetize my channel or anything right now. Maybe later down the road. Got him. Appreciate that, Dutch, Mr. Dutch.
New objective marked. We have the objective. Objective ready to engage.
Yeah, Chrissy, I know what you mean. Whenever I pick up a new game, it always takes me a good bit to really get good at focusing in on the enemies.
Enemy forces have secured the objective. New objective confirmed.
All right, guys, I gotta
The objective is under control.
get off for now.
Objective is ready.
It's after 1 a.m. and I gotta be up before 8, so I'll probably be on tomorrow morning for an early stream, actually. Just in case you're interested. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Subscribe if you're new. I hope you have a great night. Thank you, Tarad. I'll catch you later, Chrissy. It's okay. I jump on periodically throughout the day. So subscribe and you'll get my notification or whatever that I'm on. Appreciate it, guys. Catch you later.